And hello, fellow gamers. I am back playing some more Metroid Prime. Yes, believe it or not, without a 6-month delay in the middle. So the last time I was playing, I had just gotten the super missile. It was on this file right here. So I'm going to pick up right where I left off. As usual, I am playing on real hardware, real game. So real GameCube with a real GameCube controller and a real copy of Metroid Prime. The copy that I'm playing with, I pre-ordered and got it on day one, back when it first came out. So this is Metroid Prime version 1.0. Incoming scan data. Power to communicate analyzed. I already know where it wants me to go. Yep, right over there. And in there is where the thermal visor is, which is, I think, going to be my next major pickup. So I'm over here right now, and I'm going to go up through here, and then gradually make my way around to right there. Now, is there going to be more pirates in here? Doesn't look like it. That's good. The game remembers that I done killed them. That's nice. Thank you, game. Bam! That's some... Killed it, but that was some serious visor distortion. Okay. I'm paranoid that I'm going to run into some of these enemies that that you only get like one chance to scan, which I don't know quite why I'm still trying to scan everything, because I know I'm not going to get 100% because I missed some of the scannable things. But you know, there's nothing wrong with still going for as high a percentage as you can possibly get. One small detail I just realized in this game that I always knew was there, but I didn't consciously think about it before, is that you can't look straight up in this game. Eventually, your view stops, and that's because, well, people can't look straight up. Eventually, you keep looking up and up and up and up, and then your head stops. Because, like, muscle and bone get in the way. Uh-oh. I heard that. What kind are these? Okay. Whoa. They're like, oh shit. Dodge my shot, bitch. Now here comes some different ones, and guys are going to fly in. There they are. Although I think I've already seen these before. I'm going to try scanning them anyway. Yep. You know, I got a new weapon. Let's try a super missile. BAM! You son of a bitch! Probably could have done that better. Probably would have been better to just try and shoot the hell out of them. Oh, look at that, there's force fields up there. Boop. 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 If I remember correctly, one of the artifacts is up here. It might even be behind that wall. Yeah, you hear that? Sounds like it's right behind me. Can I shoot that? I can shoot that. Come to Papa. Actually, no. The artifact is... I think it's up in one of these. But it might not let me get it yet. Drummer says I can look straight up. Yeah, but that probably involves bending your back so that you can do it. Because I'm not wrong, damn it. I'll tack on whatever extra qualifiers I can so that I can still be right. Drummer's laughing. He says, "You didn't specify." See if I dicked around in here enough. No, because there's still more little boxes to explode. See what's up in this tower. Hello, Abyss. Okay. That's where it came in. Research Lab Ether granted. Love being able to destroy those things now. And what do you suppose that is right there floating in the tube? Looks familiar, does it not? Also heard some space pirates when I came in here. Uh-huh. That would be a Metroid. Well, that just gave me the chills. That fast kind of close-up thing right there. And I'm pretty sure if I get too far away from it, it's going to bust out of there and come after me. So let's prepare. Now, important to note, I do not have the ice beam, and that's because you can't get the ice beam at this point in the game. But there is another way to destroy Metroids in this game, and that is to hit them with a super missile, which is why I have the power beam charged. Okay, wait, do I have to scan it first? I think maybe I have to scan it. I don't know why I just didn't do that. It's like the most important thing in the game to scan. Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388, which is where they come from. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. And I've hit 50% of the logbook. There it is. Shit. Shit, here they come. Come on, fuckers. Come get some. Anybody else want some? See you. Okay. Can I get back up here? If I go down there, probably. Do my usual thing. Kill everything and then look around. I hear you. There you are. That's all of them. You hear that though? The alarm's been set off. Pirate data. Log blah blah blah. Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facilities has been completed. So the space pirates brought them here. Good idea, guys. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Fun. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. No. This one. No, not that one. Containment temperature stable at 3 centigrade. Environmental diagnostics satisfactory. Internal organs of Metroids seem to be limited to nucleonic absorption cells and massive energy reservoirs. So very simple internal makeup. They just suck energy and keep it. Phazon infusion stage 6. Subject Metroid blah 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 blah. Subject's mass at 180% of previous phazon cycle. Increasing dosage by 4%. So it's almost doubled in size, and they want to make it even bigger. Stasis tank blah blah blah. Contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. Metroid brain scan results in. Studies show accelerated activity in parietal lobe during hunting cycles at temperatures above 10 degrees centigrade. So again, more hints. You freeze them, that slows them down. Or at least makes them a little docile for a while. Okay, the reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed after his defeat on Zebes. Commander ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. The hooked mandibles of the Metroid penetrate the skin of its prey and siphon pure life force energy. That they do. Metroid containment fields appear 100% effective after adjustments. Temperatures below 10 centigrade will render Metroids docile. That's all the scannables in here. Now when I was standing over here, you hear that? It means there's an item. And I think it's directly underneath me, and I think the way they get to it is, there is a track. Yep, there it is. There's a track that goes all the way over there And there's the item. Looks like a missile expansion. So, can I get up there? I'm going to try. You hear that? There are things in the tanks underneath me. Yes. There's another Metroid down there. Now, can I cheat? Can I just jump up there and then morph ball onto that? Or can I just jump up there? I can just jump up there. Okay. Now, this ought to be an adventure. Controls for this are very, very sensitive. They're good controls. Don't get me wrong. There we go. See you in there, mofo. Can't actually scan that one? That's weird. Well, come on, get out of there. Let's get this over with. What the fuck? I didn't kill it. No! Ah, fuck! Off! Bite it, you motherfucker. Did you see that? I hit the fucker dead on with a super missile and it didn't kill it. Okay. Yes, I know I'm technically going back right here. Dormore says you got Metroided. Indeed I did. Actually, I was kind of hoping that would happen because I wanted to show what it looked like at least once on stream. I didn't plan it. I really was trying to kill that Metroid. But it's funny that, like, just before it happened, I was like, you know, maybe I should just let it grab me so I can show them what it's like. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increases upon energy absorption. All guards must use ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. They don't take any precautions. That may be the only smart thing that the space pirates have ever done. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with space pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. So not content to experiment on other things, now they're experimenting on themselves. Directive: in the event of a Metroid attack, repel creature with missiles set to maximum concussion. In other words, super missile. Hey! Metroids infused with Phazon strain Vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. More mistakes. They're thinking that they can control Metroids. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus, but the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Ascendance, you say? Quarantine specimen exhibits highly aggressive behavior. Its body structure, composed of phazon ore, appears nearly invulnerable. This has rendered our efforts to train and discipline the subject useless. So that's not the first time that they've mentioned a quarantine subject made of phazon ore. Who could that be? Project Titan, perhaps, is suspended indefinitely. Security breaches resulting in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. East quarantine cave has been secured. Specimen remains in the quarantine area. All experiments have been suspended pending pacification of area. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means, rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, which they can't, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. They're really playing with fire here. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they'd consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. So stupid. They are so stupid. Okay, let's see what's in this big-ass tank right here. This tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526, conversion of elite pirate, unsuccessful. Energy tank. Are they really just going to let me have this? That seems kind of easy. Hey, Jay has joined us. Jay says, do these scientists work for the UAC? Probably. The UAC being the Union Aerospace Corporation, which is are the morons that tapped into hell in Doom. Stasis tank CO12 is contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Remove immediately. Looks like it has been removed. Empty stasis tank used for biological specimens. Latent radiation readings indicate extreme radioactive contamination. Let's open it. Seems fine to me. Probably says the same thing on the other ones. Yeah, it says the same thing on that one. Feel kind of like Link all of a sudden. Break into a room, smash all the pots, take all the stuff and leave. Okay, so I think this is the only way out of here. Looks like it on the map. This is one of those rooms I was thinking about. This enemy right here. You have to scan them while they're here, because later in the game the enemies in this room change to different enemies, and this one disappears, and that's it. If you didn't scan this one while you had the chance, your percentage is fucked. Ice beetle. Burrowing insect with an ice-reinforced carapace, averse to heat. This member of the beetle family has adapted to life in the sub-zero temperatures and Fenrir drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. And it's also a much bigger dick. Oh boy. Here I am, mofos. Who else wants some? Now you're in here. The music says you're in here. Oh, here comes one. Boom! Well, that wasn't as many as I expected. Now look who's inside here. Of course, you can't get to these yet. Something over there. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. Control circuit terminated. Thermal visor interfaces will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be useful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Thought I saw something down there. Guess not. Alright, well, let's keep trekking on down. That thing in the middle seems they're important right there. Be a shame if somebody turned it off. This unit supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. Fuckers. Jay says, oh, don't worry, we can control this thing we know nothing about. That's pretty much the reasoning of the space pirates. Oh shit, I heard that. Ow, fuck. There you are. And then it goes apeshit. Is there another one? Thought I heard another one. Maybe not. Whoa, shit. Oh, didn't want to do that. Hey, Kitsune has joined us. Welcome, Kitsune. I heard it. There it is. Central tank auxiliary circuit connection terminated. Okay, so there goes that part. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Fendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel approved. So I never really put that together before, actually, but this is some pirate tech that I'm about to pick up. Usually it's Chozo tech that Samus upgrades with. Stuff and more stuff. And we have a suspicious door here. It's a white door. That means I can't open it unless I have the ice beam. Inform command that thermal vision tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces are represented as red when looking through the thermal imaging spectrum. And what could this be? Force field network active around object. All 3 force fields must be deactivated to access object. I bet this is the last one. Central tank main circuit connection terminated. Ooh. All right, let's get it. Thermal visor acquired. Kitsune says, notice the lack of lighting in this chamber. Oh, it's about to get a whole lot darker. Ooh. Door just powered down. Now the lights are going out. Shit. Yeah. Damn it. There we go. I know what's about to happen. This is one of the cooler moments in the game. Damn it. Trying to kind of sneak up this staircase here. Gonna need that. Bam! And fucker hid behind the wall. Fortunately, whenever a Metroid first sees you, it does give you a little window of opportunity where you have just enough time to power up and fire a super missile. Because when it busts out, it doesn't just instantly fly for your head. It kind of pulls back and flops around a little bit, and then it flies at you. And while it's doing the floppy thing, that's your chance. Bam! Unless you already have it powered up like I do. And you're ready to fuck them up. Here's one more. And I think even if you go around this way, that one will still bust out. Yep. Also of note, whenever you fire a super missile, it homes in on the target. If you noticed, it curved a little bit when the Metroid moved. Of course, I fired a super missile at the flying pirates in the area above, the one that was outside, and it tried to home, but eventually it lost track of it. So the homing is not perfect. So there's the thermal lock. So I can't use this door because it is not receiving power. Nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit. Conduit radiates some heat that is invisible in the normal spectrum, so it tells you both things you need to know. It needs electricity, which is the wave beam, and it radiates heat, which is the thermal visor. So thermal visor, wave beam, boop. As you look, the enemies in here have already changed, because that is a motherfucker bot. Sentry drone, well-armed and armored security mecha. Sentry drones have limited intelligence, but they do their assigned tasks well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockdown, which means they freeze the doors in the room, then attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic warfare suit can scramble visor technology as well, which is exactly what's happening. And one thing that the thermal visor can also do is whenever it's really dark like this, you can flip it on and get a better lay of the land. Fuckers. Hey, fucker. Look at that. Oh, it's that turret. Heard you. He's up there waiting to drop on my head. Bam. There you are. Sliding down the ramp. Kisune says that about that door that I had to power up. He says, what sucks is you can't energize it unless infrared is enabled. In other words, thermal visor. Doesn't make sense. That's because you need the thermal visor to see the target. Of course, in theory, you know, the target is still there in the combat visor. So ordinarily you'd just, you know, point at the same spot and fire. But you know, it gives exclusivity to some of the visors. It gives you another reason to use them. What is that? Is that another turret? Probably. I'm just going to say fuck you to those Metroids down there. They can go stick to somebody else's head. Whoa, that one got really close. Kizune says, wouldn't mind if the Metroids go and latch onto Reggie's head. Why should they latch onto Reggie's head? Just trying to steal some of his cool. Fucker. Ooh, shit. Boom. Jesus. Kitsune says so that the Metroids could suck all of the idiotic ideas out of Reggie's head. Since when does he have idiotic ideas? I mean, admittedly, I haven't been following any of the recent news or anything. Kitsune says I hear some kind of oscillating pulse distortion in the audio. That's probably the game. Like when the thermal visor is on that ring. You can just barely hear it, but that's part of the visor. And there's more pirates back in here. Fuckers. Fine. Let's find them with this. Kitsune says it's the distortion in the audio is like a turntable needle skipping in sharp, fast movements. Maybe you're hearing the stick on the... like that? Says it was easier to detect when listening to the jetpack pirates flying. I don't know, there could be something weird going on with the audio. Is anyone else watching? Do you remember hearing anything strange while the flying pirates were on the screen? Tormer says meh. Says a siren maybe? Could have been. I'm gonna go over here and grab a save. And I think I'm gonna call that a video. So next time I play, I'm going to start right from right here, and I'm probably going to go to the quarantine cave and see what's in there. Ooh. So until then, see ya.